if you're watching this video, you are frustrated with the growth of your school community. You're probably in loads of high value communities, you're connecting with lots of people, you're getting a lot of information, you're learning lots, but deep down you know the reason why your community isn't growing as fast as you'd like it to be, and you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling stressed out, you're feeling maybe like you're just reacting to things and notifications rather than actually building your own community. And deep down you know that is ultimately focus. So in this video we're going to talk about focus and 4 principles of what I'm using to actually grow my community and how you can too. I'm Thomas, I'm building my own focus productivity community on Skool myself. I'm a doctor, so I have years of getting through medical school, studying. That's my proof. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna walk about for this because my shoulder's sore for this and I'm not repeating this. Number 1, if you're building a community and you want to focus, what's the first thing that you want to do? And I believe that is setting an intention, putting it in your calendar and time blocking it essentially. So you've all heard of time blocking, but what does that actually look like? Well, you need to have a system that allows you to be intentional with your days, with your weeks, and with your time. And the best way to do that is to actually have a calendar to write down when you're going to be working on your school and what one thing you're going to be working on. Sorry, my shoulder's sore here. What's that one thing you're going to be working on in that period of time? So that's what time blocking essentially is. Google Calendars is great for this, but having that intention, having that system to time block your time and your energy towards school means that you're not just hoping you're going to work on that thing. And it means instead of being reactive, you're actually proactive with your time, keeping your attention to one focus. Number 2, after you've made that intention, you want to feel good when you're working, when you are entering that period of deep work or study time. My shoulder's really sore here, man. You want to be feeling good. You don't want to be tired. You don't want to be lethargic. And if you're like Alex Ramosi, great. You can just get up in the morning and you can head straight into doing your work, and you can work 6 hours in a row. If you're like that, great. But me personally, and a lot of people, you're going to wake up, you're going to feel a bit tired, you're not going to be motivated, you're going to be, your mind is going to be not clear. So you want to get it feeling good, you want to get your mind feeling sharp, and the best way to do that is to change your physiology, change what you do. So how do you do that? Go for a run, go to the gym, have a cold shower, get your body moving. And having done those things, you're going to feel better. Your brain's going to release more neurotransmitters, adrenaline, noradrenaline, dopamine, and you're going to feel a lot better. And someone's just trying to come in, but I'm going to keep going with this. So having done that, you'll feel better. You'll feel more motivated to focus for long periods of time, and you'll be less distracted. So yeah, that is the second point, is to change your physiology, feel better, have a better state of mind, and you're going to have a better chance of focusing uninterrupted for a longer period of time. Number 3 is how we can actually maximize our internal focus. So even once we have the intention, feel better, we're going to have thoughts that come up, and these are any thought that comes up that's outside of your one focus essentially is a distraction. It's a temptation to switch your focus from the thing that matters. And just like now, for example. And how do I get better at that? How do I get more clear on thinking without relying on pumping my brain up with dopamine and changing my physiology? and just having a good baseline. It's to be more mindful, it's to be more aware, and it is to train myself to be able to focus better and have less thoughts. So the best way to do that is through meditation, it's through mindfulness, and it's through journaling. So if we can develop these habits, maybe you already have a meditation or a journaling habit, you can learn over time that, you know, to be more aware, to be more mindful when these thoughts arise during a deep work session, during a focus session. You're not constantly being attached to them, you're not reacting to them, but you're letting them come and go, and, you know, turning your attention back to the thing that you're working on. The fourth point to this video is going to be looking after your foundations. So what I mean by that, it's about having good energy levels. It's about having a stable diet, not having these big peaks of sugar and then these crashes. Also not having these big peaks of caffeine and these crashes. It's about having a good diet essentially and good sleep. If we look after these fundamentals, we will have good energy levels, which will allow us to sustain our focus for longer. And I believe, honestly, if we maximize these four things, having that intention, time blocking, you know, making sure we're in a good mental state before work, and then training our focus over the long term through meditation, mindfulness, and journaling, as well as looking after our health foundations, sleep and nutrition, we are going to be able to focus for longer, more effectively, and we're going to actually apply that focus to our businesses, our school communities, and over time, our school communities will grow. So that is all I wanted to say in this video. You can check out my school community in the link in the description, but hope this helps.